Hi everyone, welcome to Toni on Real Estate Education. So my flashcard YouTube videos have been gaining a lot of popularity, and the feedback from my current students has been great. Because of that, I decided to create another one, which will be considered volume 2. So I really hope you enjoy it, and don't forget, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos. Alright, thank you everyone. The difficulty of quickly converting a property into cash, illiquidity, the ease and speed that an asset can be converted into cash, liquidity, ownership rights, including possession, control, enjoyment, exclusion, and disposition. Bundle of legal rights, another term for personal property, chattels, the transfer of property by will, devise, a primary residence that receives legal protections, homestead, movable assets not permanently attached to the property, personal property, once movable item now permanently attached to the property, fixture, a removable item that is installed by a business tenant and remains the tenant's property, trade fixture, the highest form of property ownership, fee simple, a legally defined piece of land, parcel, anything permanently attached to land, real property, a lease agreement with a fixed duration. It could be weeks, months, or even years. An estate for years, the right of a property owner whose land borders a lake, ocean, or sea. They do not own it. Littoral rights, the automatic transfer of property ownership upon death of another. Rights of survivorship, a form of co-ownership where two or more share equal interest with rights of survivorship. Joint tenancy, the privilege of property owners whose land borders a natural water source such as a river or a stream. Riparian rights, sole ownership of a property with full control and rights, not sharing ownership. Severalty, ownership between married couples, equal rights and rights of survivorship. Tenancy by the entirety. Ownership interest in a property that lasts for the duration of an individual's life. After passing, the property goes to someone who was named in advance. A life estate. A legal right to use another's land for a specific purpose. An easement. An unauthorized intrusion of a structure or improvement onto another's property. An encroachment. A claim, limitation, or liability on a property that affects its use or value. An encumbrance. A legal right to use another's land, acquired through continuous and open use over a period of time. Easement by prescription. A legal process of acquiring ownership of land through continuous and open use without permission. Adverse possession. A legal right allowing landlocked property access to property when no other reasonable route exists. Easement by necessity. A permanent right allowing one property, the dominant estate, to use another adjacent property, the servient estate. Easement appurtenant. A legal right to use another's land that benefits an individual or entity, not tied to the property owner. Easement in gross. A legal notice indicating that a lawsuit is pending and may affect ownership of or title transfer. A lis pendens. A legal claim against a property for unpaid work or materials provided in its construction or improvement. A mechanic's lien. The legal right allowing the dominant estate to pass through the servient estate for access. A right of way. A combination of residential, commercial, and industrial space within a development. Mixed use. A property designed for a specific use, such as a church, a hospital, a school. Special purpose. Another name for a non-freehold estate. A leasehold estate. Granting full ownership rights, including possession and control, with an indefinite duration. Freehold estate.